Hi YouTube. Okay, so today's video is going to be a two-part. I am going to start this video by just showing you how I neutralize my face, and then after that I'm going to, the second part will be my basic makeup that I wear for just an everyday, throw on. I get home from the gym and I throw on my makeup. So anyway, this is how I start. As I've said in a couple of my other videos, I don't wear foundation, cover up, any of that kind of stuff. I just don't prefer it. I know that a lot of people love it and it works for them, and I think that's fabulous. But for me, it's not what I do. So yeah, I do a basic concealer here. So to get the concealer to lay the way I like it to lay, I apply some kind of base. This is the Makeup Forever High Definition Primer, and this is the Brightening Face Primer, which I'm going to use today. It's by Benefit. It's called That Girl. And I just take a little bit on my finger here, little bit, and I put it under here and just sort of blend it in, just like that. No harm done if it goes onto your cheekbones, because it's just going to lay, come on, stupid thing. It's just going to lay under your blush, which is fine. After we get that, we get our concealer, which for today's tutorial, I'm going to use the NARS concealer palette, but I will say that my phone's ringing. I do like the Clinique also, but for today I'm going to use the NARS. And in this primer palette, there is a dark and a light and a dark. We're going to take the light color first. We're going to get a nice generous amount on there. And then we're going to go down, over. Again, you want a nice amount on there. This NARS stuff is a little bit thick. And you're going to draw this triangle and fill it in. Not too heavy. I'm not sure this light that I have going is too much. Darn. Hopefully you can pick up what's going on here, and then you're just going to fill that in and get it under there. Then once I get it on there, I take my finger, because I find that my fingers are my best tools. And you do want to blend inside that triangle, but you mainly want to blend out this corner, because I can't stand when it goops up in that corner. The edges of the triangle, you just want to blend them out. Okay? This NARS palette, I don't know about your concealer or what you're using, but the NARS palette that I'm using blends right out. NARS Custard Ginger Concealer Duo. Okay. And again, you get your triangle. My darkest, stabbed myself in the eye, areas right there. So I really try to put a generous amount there. Not so much that it looks, funky, but you got to use your own judgment, really. And then again, once you get it on there, you want to blend that inner corner and the outside of that triangle. Okay, I'm not liking. Okay, then what you're going to do is take your same brush, take a little bit of that dark color, hopefully you can see that, and you're going to pat it just lightly over your triangle. Not a lot, just enough to balance out the color. Sorry. Okay. And I don't know if you can tell, again, because this light is brutal and I'm going to have to find a way to get my lighting right, but that neutralizes my face right there. Another way that I neutralize my face, which will be our second thing we're going to do. This is optional, but I love it. I'm going to take my Hard Candy in Honeymoon. This is a baked blush, but I'm using it simply for the shimmer. I take my flat brush, and I like to pop that right on the top of my cheekbones. Right under and right up alongside that eye. For me, it gives a nice glow, really makes the face pop. If you want, you can spread some across that T-zone and maybe hit your chin. I wouldn't hit the chin too heavy, but sometimes I do. Really, I like it heavy here. It's all based on what kind of a glow you want to have, how heavy you go on the cheekbones. You can also use Benefit's High Beam and just dab it on there and then just sort of blend it out. I really like this stuff. Showed it in my haul last week and I've been using it ever since. And you just want to blend it out lightly. And last but not least, you are going to take some kind of eye primer. This really only needs to be done if you intend on wearing something on your eyes, shadow or something like that. And you're just going to apply a little bit to the eyelid and all the way up to the brow bone. For me, I get some in that corner as well, because if you watched my quick tip, I like to brighten up the corner of my eye sometimes with some light shadow here in the corners. And if you want it to stay, a nice primer will really help with that. So, alright, that's it. I know that looks plain and not fantastic, but that is how I neutralize my face. If you want to see the blush and eyeshadow, then follow me for that next video. If not, have a good day. Okay, bye-bye.